So guys, it is super early morning. I'm up. I'm glad there's some sunlight even though it is cold outside. You can hear my voice sounds pretty groggy. It's early in the morning. I'm just waking up. So what I did do was actually wash my face, and I wanted to show you guys because I was telling you how the black soap does dry out my face. It's actually getting so much better. But if you can see how like ashy around my mouth is, it was the worst part. It was actually flaking a little bit, but the rest was pretty dry. So what I'm thinking of doing is, I'm most likely gonna do is actually mix my black soap with some shea butter and oil so I can continue using it, because it was helping a lot between my skincare routine and my LED, and using that and other face wash. By the way guys, this is what I used this morning. I realized I didn't try this along with the rest of the products, so I wanted to try it and tell you guys before the year is out. I used the Tea Time, the Earth to Skin Tea Time cleanser, and this guy is pretty cool. It's actually a gel cleanser, and you feel it cleaning your face completely without stripping it. So the cleanser, it's a definite yes for me. So out of the other products, the cleanser is the one that I actually love. I'm keeping it. So guys, let me just go ahead and do my skincare routine. Pretty much it's the same thing almost. So what I did want to show you guys is, again, I'm using the Red Collagen Essential Toner, but because my skin did dry out some and it's getting colder, I use actually 4 pumps of this now instead of just the 2 I was using. So what I'm gonna do is actually just pat this guy in, and you guys see this guy does a great job at actually moisturizing your skin as soon as you put it in. And because I'm using so much, you guys see so much of it on my skin, that's why it looks like it's wet again, which is what I want, which is what I love. And the great thing about this toner is how quick it actually goes in your skin. And I'm gonna add now my serum. One trick I learned from taking care of my skin is that when you're applying product, especially easy product like this toner that should go right in, is you should make sure to see how well your skin is absorbing the product, is actually sinking in. Because if you see that you're putting products on your skin and it's just sitting on your skin, you most likely need to exfoliate, detox your skin, or in my case, actually do a peel. I did have to go in and get that glycolic peel. That's when I started seeing a big difference in my skin, because I had so much buildup on it. As I told you guys, I'm just starting to seriously take care of my skin. So of course, it had a lot of buildup, a lot of dead skin. And now, because I do shave my face, great little tool to keep my skin super healthy. Well guys, how cool is that? This is just toner and serum. I love it. I wanted you guys to see how much these marks are fading on both sides. I did get an acne here, but they're doing, this side was worse than this guy, but they're both doing great. By the way, I'm going to show you guys how much I got for the, let me see. Here you go. I wanted to show you guys I got a lot more moisturizer. I've been doing this for the past couple of days, putting on a lot more because my skin is truly drying out now. And guys, you see how much it looks like it's a lot on my skin? It's gonna all absorb in like a minute. oil, guys. So right now for the winter, if you see that your skin is drying out a lot quicker than it normally would, I definitely would suggest using a little bit heavier moisturizer than you would normally use, as well as I would say to go ahead and use a little bit more of it, even if you're using a heavier moisturizer. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little lip oil on, guys. I love this lip oil. I've been using it for a few months now. I found it at Walmart. I've never tried Neutrogena lip oils before, but it was just next to the skincares I was getting and it was on sale. So I figured, why not buy it, try it, see how it works. And it truly, truly does work. I got my lip on. Now, one last thing, guys, is usually I'd be putting on my shea butter or my sunscreen because I'd most likely be going out. Today, I am just going to be in the house, nowhere near outside, no vitamin D from the sun. So I figured I'd try this guy. I've always wanted to try this oil, and I got it a little while ago. So while it's winter, I'm using my Shea Moisture coconut oil at night. You guys see me use that little Shea Moisture oil. I love that oil. I put it on top of my products after I put everything on for my nighttime routine. I put it on top of it and I massage it in, and I wake up. Even then, my face is a little dry, but it's not as dry as it would have been if I didn't do that. So I'm gonna be using this guy during the day because I want to use the Shea Moisture at night. So this is the Organic Wear Bright Booster Oil Elixir, and this is Physician Formula. And I love this little pump. You just pump it in and get oil. And I'm gonna dab this on my skin. And guys, I do this after I put, again, all my products in. It's great, great little thing to do. You can do this in the summer too. It's not as heavy products, but definitely a winter thing I see to help my skin. Because you're gonna get the same result. For the Shea Moisture, I use that definitely to massage my skin, which actually I'm gonna show you guys a little fun thing to do. This is elixir on, and you just pretty much, you guys see I'm just kind of like putting it all over my skin. I'm truly not massaging it in because I'm gonna do one last step. If you don't do this, you can definitely massage. I would definitely advise massaging it in a little bit, but because I have my little tool, this is what I do in the morning. This is what I would be doing. I'd be using this little face massager. And guys, you can do this however long you want. I do about 30 seconds on each side. So it's up to you how long you want to do this, because this is just my morning face care. It's not a massage or truly like a big facial massage. I do those on other days, which I'm going to show you guys a little fun massage to do. I'm going to try to film it for you guys what I do to my face. It's a lot of things I'm doing to help as much as possible. Remember guys, massage up. Just always massage your face up because gravity's always pulling it down. One little thing I do, guys, is I laugh all the time. The people always talk about having laugh lines. Any little area that you know that you're starting to see any indent in your skin or doesn't look as plump as it used to be, it's a good little idea to have a little tool like this and give it a little massage, because you're helping work that muscle, but you know, to work it in the opposite way, to keep it up, not to have it wrinkle and sag down on you. So it's a good little idea to do this. Alright guys, that is it. So my face is done. As you guys can see, it is glowing now. I love it. So not too much work, just a little bit extra. You guys don't have to go as extra as I do. I put on quite a number of things, 2, 4, 6 different products for morning skincare routine. Well, technically 7 if you're counting if you're counting my face wash, and 8 step altogether if you're counting my using the little tool. It seems like a lot, guys, but it's really not a lot. In the morning, it takes me about 5-10 minutes to do all of this. So it's not as much as you think, and believe you me, it helps your skin so much. I didn't used to like to do skincare, but I realized it's not a lot of work. It only takes a little bit of time. Coupling with everything that you're doing, exercising, eating, everything else, this is how you're actually going to get these results. So it is important to do it. I'm going to go ahead. I know all this good product was just in my hand, but I do have to go wash it, because what I'm going to do is actually put some butter and oil in my hair. Haven't done that in a couple of days, so let's go do that. So now that my hands are clean, what I'm going to do, guys, is actually take this off. I wrap my hair pretty, like I double wrap my hair when it's winter season, because I don't want it to dry out and I don't want this to come out while I'm sleeping. Now, guys, as you can see, my hair has not been put into any type of new braids or anything of that nature. I did have to get the chance to braid it, but because of work, guys, I really haven't had the chance to do anything, because I didn't get a chance to go get some new yarn, and I just haven't like figured out my time yet. But it's important that I do keep it moisturized. So what I'm gonna do is actually add a little bit of oil and butter to it and keep it in this style pretty much. Now, as you guys see, I was using my castor oil, the Jamaican black castor oil with argan oil. It's great during the winter to use thick, heavy oils. Usually in the summer, I'd be using like coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. But because it is cold right now, especially when the coconut oil freezes up on you, what I did want to do is not use coconut oil, because it's all solid anyway, but I am going to be using my thicker oil. So what I do, guys, is instead of spraying my hair with like aloe juice or water, it's easier to add leave-in, just a thick leave-in. It's cold, but not as cold as if I would have added like just straight water. So I'm gonna go ahead, because my hair is in braids, I don't have to add as much usually. So you can go ahead and do it like this. Just make sure all my ends are covered, my edges are covered, and this gets through the hair. It's kind of like a little midweek cleanup, maintenance type of thing. I do this all the time, guys, when I have my braids on. I will go ahead and add moisture to them like this, and definitely make sure, most important, of course, all your hair, you need to add moisture to it, but you need to make sure your ends are getting lots and lots of moisture. And now to add some oil. How thick this is. because even though it says it's mixed, if you guys never do this, I do whenever I go look for castor oil to see how thick it is. Even with the argan oil, I hope you guys can see just how thick this still is. And that's what's important. Shea butter on top of everything. Guys, this is the same shea butter I made like a while ago, and I've been using it. I love that shea butter. It's worked so well. And even you see how the shea butter, it's a little bit harder to melt because it's cooler now. Would have melted down so fast before, but still melted. Still completely melted now. And the goal when I put these on like this, my main concern is to make sure that everything is going in, because I just want all my ends, my scalp to be covered with the oil, make sure the moisture was in there and everything's covering my ends. Now for the massage part, guys, this is where I don't have to use my fingertip because I can't use my fingertip. This is why I have this guy. Of course, to keep my hair from drying out, I am going to go ahead and put it away because I'm not doing anything with it actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this back up. And remember, guys, do not wrap your hair tight. Loose wrap. You can put a bonnet on. I don't have a bonnet right now, so I'm using this guy. And you see, should be super loose easily. And tuck your fingers in there, and shouldn't be a problem. I'm just gonna put a head wrap on. You guys don't have to do all this. You can just put a satin or silk scarf on. But this is just to keep my head warm. And that's it, guys. So my skin is done, my head is moisturized, and the next thing I'm actually gonna do is go and take out this polish. I want something different, and broke these nails, so I have to do them again and just do a different style. So I'm probably gonna show you guys, but that is pretty much it for my morning, guys. I'm actually gonna go eat something for breakfast before I do my nails, so I have something in my stomach because I haven't eaten anything yet, guys. So let's get on with the day.